Alright, let's try it again. I love the intro. In the stew, that's how we coming.
Yeah. Always get my chicken, carrots looking blue. I be on my P's and Q's, so they threw me in the stew. Always keep it cooking, making witches brew. That's all a nigga do, so they put me in the stew. Always get my chicken, carrots looking blue. I be on my P's and Q's, so they threw me in the stew. Always keep it cooking, making witches brew. That's all a nigga do, so they put me in the stew.
Yeah, it's your boy Ricochet Nazi, and you now tuned in to another episode of SpaceWave Radio. We're here with a special guest today, coming all the way from Jersey, you feel me? I'm letting him introduce himself when you get on live, feel me? But without further ado, I want y'all to have the pleasure of meeting the homie like Mike Lavar. Make some noise. Yo, what's good, my boy?
Hey, what's good with you?
Just cool, man. Just get ready for the show. I want you to introduce yourself to the fans out there that's tuning in. Let us know a little about where you're coming from and what you're representing.
Hey, for sure. For everybody that don't know, man, I'm Cousin Mike, a.k.a. Mike Lavar, straight out of Jersey, man. I love all of Jersey, but I come straight out of South Side, right next to Philly, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Born in Camden. I rep Sicklerville, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? What's up to all my sick villains, you already know. I'm a rapper first and foremost.
That's what it's called? That's what I call the sick villains?
It ain't no official, nothing official, but I mean, fuck it, bro. That's what we, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro.
That shit dope. That shit dope. Like the homies they from I think they're from Sofa or something like that, Virginia, but they call it slumland, and that shit is slum. But that's how that's what they call it. Like, I mean, every city got their own name. But it's good that I finally had you on the show, SpaceWave Radio. You know what I mean? So I want to get started off by this not like more of an interview. We just want to get in touch with you and see what you got going on right now. Feel me? Like, so you got the company Nile Records, and but first of all, let us know how you started on your journey in music. How you started on your journey in music.
I'm 5'4", bro, and I wanted to play ball. Keep it 100, so I mean, I got the competitive nature, like, I mean, it's just in my heart, you know what I mean, and I can still ball, like, you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to the league, you know what I mean, but by the time a nigga get out of school and everything, you get into the girls, you start chasing money, nigga, that league shit is out the way, you know what I mean, but my cousin came to me one day, was like, yo, bro, it was like 13, like, yo, we should rap. Like, nigga, rap, what you mean? And I don't know, we just started freestyling, and I just found a way to just kind of express myself. And then once I kind of started getting better with this shit, like, I was trash in the beginning, but you know, all battle rap shit, you know how it goes, man. Not just dissing niggas and no structure, nothing, but just rhyming and shit. Once I started kind of getting better with that, man, listen, sky's the limit, bro. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I'm dope. I'm gonna just try to keep getting doper, man. Keep investing in myself. Booked all my studios and everything. I just kept going, you know what I mean? So now I look up 10, 15 years into it, I don't see no other way.
Word. That's what's up. So, you started at 13. Did you start like in a group, or like more of like a solo thing? Like I was just in the studio and just playing around. And like, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Nah. It was my cousin, man. This nigga, he go by Remy Polo, and me and my cousin Keith, whatever. This nigga, he just came. He was already freestyling and everything. He came to me like, yo, bro, we should just rap, and just brung up some instrumentals. So I just started, and then it turned into like a little group. We was in high school and shit. We was crazy as hell, bro. I got so much, man. I think I ain't going to my conspiracy side, but we was Team ASAP. We was Team ASAP. You know what I'm saying? And we was just freestyling battle on niggas. You know what I mean? Not nothing too crazy. We ain't had too much studio time. We would go to studios here and there, like, you know what I mean, when we got the opportunity. We didn't really start flooding the studio until like after high school, and by then I was just a solo act. Like, I would still link up with my peoples and everything, but I started out as Young Cat. For obvious reasons, the nigga had to change that. I changed it to Mike, you know what I mean? Just represent myself a little bit before the no cap and all that shit came out, but kind of glad that shit switched up, you know what I mean? But yeah, for the kind of since I started like taking this shit seriously, it's just been me by myself.
Right, that was really my next question. Like, when did you become like, you know how you start on rapping, you probably go through a couple names and like trying to figure yourself out. But when did you become the artist Mike Lavar?
I became Mike Lavar 2011 when I went down to Florida. Trying to figure out a way. I was out of high school and all that shit. And I was working for a little bit. And I was still going by Young Cap at the time. And, you know, Young Cap, I was the captain, all that shit, you know what I mean? And that was a name change from my first name, which was NyQuil. Battle rap shit, you know what I'm saying? You know how I go, bro. You gotta experiment with some shit. But yeah, once I went down to Florida and I was by myself, no family out there, just going to school, met some real dope people that I still got close connections with today. I still fuck with heavy. And I just tapped into myself. Like, I'm out here by myself. I can't be like who the fuck is Mike? And then Kendrick Lamar came out and J. Cole and everybody. And it's like, yo, Mike, man. Like, I'm Mike, and my name is Mike Jones. I wanted to just do that, but I can't even do Mike Jones, bro. Like, niggas just keep taking my names and shit. So Mike Lavar, use my middle name, you know what I mean? And it's fitting too, man, because even my name, Michael Jones, is like microphone, you know what I mean? So it just, nigga, this shit is prophetic. So it's like, just be exactly who I am.
Right, and I noticed that you do this series with the colors. Can you explain like why you do the series of the because it reminds me of Raekwon, but it don't sound like Raekwon. The idea is similar, but I want to hear your take on it.
Yeah. I first and foremost, everything is God, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Everything is God, man. Wow. 2016, my son was born. I dropped my tape, the 917 project, which was 917 theory, which was my birthday, 917, and I had just been seeing a lot of signs, like, you know, things that syncing up with that number and just pointing me in a certain direction. And after I dropped it, I was like, well, where do I go from here? Like, I want something. I don't want to just do like different albums and different themes. Like, I want something that's consistent and something that's fly. And I kind of got into the chakra system, and I was like, yo, that'd be kind of dope. Yeah, I'm like, that'd be kind of dope if I did like a series kind of. I studied it a little bit and went through each color and what they represented. And I was like, yo, I could see somebody trying to make it to the top of that. I'm like, yo, that's a series in itself. I'm like, I could do 7 chakras. I'm like, I could do 7 tapes, you know, maybe 8 or 9 tapes, depending on how many colors I want to really incorporate and what themes. But yeah, bro, from there it just kind of started writing itself out.
Word, yeah, because black ain't in the chakra system. Yeah, but black is everything, right? Yeah. So that's dope. So you were your way up. I did, because I'm familiar with the chakra system, how that works. And now I'm looking at the album titles. Yeah, that's dope, man. Now that you want to go back and listen to them again and see how much you incorporated each color, and each color got a specific type of like the orange, like a sacral. You know what I mean? So like I want to see so.
To give you like just like a brief synopsis so that you kind of get it, because I try to do it without being preachy. Like, nobody want to hear a nigga get on there and explain to you all this shit is, bro. How do you even put that in rhyme form? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe, but like, so.
But yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah. So black, right? Working in a warehouse, when you stacking shit on the pallet and everything, when you wrap it, they do something called a shake test. You know what I mean? Make sure that shit ain't going to tip over, make sure it's solid and everything. That's what I named the black tape after. It was like, I had this idea in my head, like, yo, I'm gonna do this thing and I wanna go out there, but I got a bunch of songs, but let me see if this shit is solid. You know what I mean? So let me do a shake test. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what the black was, like, foundation and starting something new, build it from the ground up. Let's see if the foundation is solid. If the foundation is solid, I should be able to build the rest of it. And then the red was just like raw emotion and just like ambition and just like hunger and just pure passion, you know what I mean? From there we got into the orange tape, which was more like not an R&B tape, but more like my ode to hip hop, like a love-hate relationship type of thing, on top of like a couple real life situations I was going through with some girls and everything. So that orange tape was just about not necessarily sex, but just like love, you know, that whole area, you know.
Right, but it's fitting. Now that you explain it, it's fitting. What you go behind.
Yeah, and then the last one that I officially put out was the yellow tape. And yellow tape was just about shining, you know what I mean? Like, that's why on the cover it's blurry, like it's the bottom of my shoe, because you kind of get kicked in the face, like it's time to wake up, nigga, you know what I mean? But it's blurry because it's like it's bright too, you know what I mean? So it's just about like coming into who you are. Like, man, hold up, bro, man. Like I'm really him. Like, it's no point in being modest about it. Like, you can be humble, you know, respectful and all that shit. But when you him, bro, I fuck that shit, man. Talk your shit. I was coming out of a breakup too. Oh, listen, bro, I was just getting crazy, man. That was my shit. And it's a lot of. We're gonna say it again.
Back though, there. It's a formal expression of how you feel.
Yeah. And that's what I felt like expressing. Like anybody that's on that type of time, like I want you to feel like, you know what I mean, yo, above all else, no matter what I'm going through, bro, I'm him, I'm her, you know what I'm saying? Like I can shine whenever I want to, you know what I mean? And some days you don't feel like shining. Some days you want to be on your black tape, you know what I mean? You might be on your red tape. But you know, when you ready, hey, at any time, bro, you got access to all of that.
Right. And that's what I like about your music, because you put yourself in your music. You're not an artist that's out here that's trying to be a rapper. Like you more like Lavar is the artist. And I like, from what I heard in your music, I feel like I'd have chilled around your ass a couple times, because I mean like we done chop it up, you know what I mean? I feel like I done like you done chopped it up with me about your BM and everything. You know, like yo man, like just smoke this blunt, bro, we about to chill. Like but you really put a lot of yourself in your music and give your listeners a feel for who you are, instead of just making another song that's on the radio or something like that. So that's definitely dope. So that's the last tape that you dropped in the series, the yellow tape.
Yeah. Now I have the green tape done, but I'm like at a crossroads right now, because since I've been back on my producer tip, I almost like I should spread the money within the community and keep buying these beats and everything, but it's like I'm at the point of like fully just betting all on myself, bro. From the raps to the beats, you know, and the production of it. Like I'm at the point where I can have full control over what I want these things to sound like, instead of like finding the beat, yo, let's fly, I like this, and then coming up with something, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I see the theme and the theory in this, like make my own beats right to it, and then follow the same formula.
How long you been making your beats? How long you been making beats?
I officially started in 2011. I did it for like maybe a year, maybe like 2 years, and then lost my equipment and some other stuff went on. I've been back doing it full time for the last this year is be my 3rd year doing it. I quit my job 2 years ago just because they was on some bullshit, and before I did it, I made sure like, yo, what am I going to do? Like, it's going to be music, so I don't know if I can just get signed next week and start rapping and shit, bro. I need to figure out a way to bring this money in and still, you know, like just re-spark my passion for everything. So I got into making beats for like a month before I quit, and then I just quit, bro, and sat in here every day making beat after beat after beat after beat after beat. You know what I mean? Until my shit was solid.
That's what's up, though. Like, and now that you said that, I noticed on the indie, in the now. How do you say? Because I keep saying, I say it like in the now, but it's really indie now. Like now, really like, but it represents like indie, like independent.
Yeah, like I say independent, so like the Nile River, you know, where life started and everything, so it's like independent Nile, like but indie Nile, but you know, the wordsmith, but we wordsmith, so right, you said like this nigga indie Nile, yeah nigga.
Yeah, but and now that you spoke about the tapes, I noticed that the chocolate colors are in the logo. You know what I mean? So that's dope. That's definitely dope. I'm trying not to curse too much, but I dig that. I was about to slip up, but yeah. So you've been producing. That's good. That's a good way. I mean, you quit your job. That's dope. I quit my job too, but I ended up going back. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm still doing both and everything though. But that's passionate. You're showing that you dedicate to this, and you also opened up a new avenue by making beats. And I've been seeing your beats on TikTok. Are you leasing them out to other artists?
For sure. If they on BeatStars in case, you know, there's other people like me that just, I don't want to talk to nobody, I just want to go find a beat and then I deal with you afterwards. So they on BeatStars if you just want to grab whatever. But I always tell artists, man, come directly to me, bro. I'll give you some deals, or if I mean, listen, I've been trying to get more into the sync licenses anyway, so if we can come up with something together, bro, and make money on the back end, let's figure it out. Like, I'm not the producer trying to rob the artist. Let's make some money together, bro. Like,
yeah, definitely. Like, so I'm gonna drop the link for that, so if anybody want to reach you, I'm gonna shop with you too, because I seen some beats on TikTok, and I told you I'm working on my project, but I'm trying to get everything. Like, I'm fine tuning this one. I've been out the loop for a little minute, so I want to speak my piece on that. But we ain't gonna talk about me. Let's get back to.
We ain't gotta talk about you, but still gotta give you your flowers, bro. You are dope as hell, man. And when I was cold, man, you still.
Wait, repeat that. Hold on, we got some connectivity issues right now.
Yeah. So I ain't hear what you said. What you said though, like.
Nah, I said I wanted to give you your flowers too, bro. When I wasn't like all the way on my shit, whatever. You still reached out to me like, yo, bro, I need you on this joint, and you made me dig into a deeper, like a different pocket to even give you that day one joint. You know what I mean? But you dope as hell too, bro. Like you inspired me to like, I can't do it how he did it, man. I gotta come different, bro. You smoked that joint.
Word.
And that's, you know, iron sharpen iron. So like even like when like hearing you come back, like I mean, like I remember once upon a time, I was doing my videos. You hit me up like, yeah, you doing your videos? I'm like, yeah. You like, yo, man, I'm about to start doing my videos too. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, this is part of the grind. Add that to your skill list, your skill set. You know what I mean? So now you got that. You got you've been rapping. You got the beats. One question: is Indie Nile a label or is it like a production company?
So Indie Nile is I didn't want to put myself in a box and make it a record company. So I made an entertainment company. Now I have, or I don't want to say I have a production company. I'm a part of a production company called Development 888. It's me and officially 3 other ladies, so it's 4 of us all together. One is Miss Fire, she's a producer and a singer as well. One is Nia Wakia, she's an artist and a model as well. Then we have our official camera person, Star, from Starlit Media. So that's my production company, my production team. So they've been handling my videos and producing my content as that. Me on my side, I tend to focus more on the music side, but I put the structure in case it is some artist that wants to use it as a launching pad. You need help, you ain't really getting that support. I don't necessarily want to sign you, but let's figure out how to get you right so that we can put you in position to get wherever you want to go.
Right, work together. Shout out to Starlit on the check-in, you know what I mean? And what it sound like y'all got a nice little team right there. Like, y'all got everybody that do something collectively, you know what I mean? You got the artist, you got the record owner, you got the videographer, you got the model, you got the singer, you got the rapper, you got the producer. That's the team right there. So shout out to y'all. Y'all definitely doing big things. So before I get into the 10 piece, that's just some questions I got to decide over there. You know what I mean? Because we just gonna, you know, like, you know, see how you think though. But what's coming up next with Mike Lavar?
So my team, Development 888, we're trying to host more shows. We're trying to like start hosting our shows and getting. I want us to get it to put artists in position to get paid from these shows. You know what I mean? Like everywhere, I'm not sure how it is over there, but or in other parts of the country, but out here, the artist has to pay for everything. You want to perform, you want to get in front of this crowd, you got to pay to even get in front of the, you know what I mean? And I don't want that to be our philosophy. I want to help artists get money with this. Like the venue is making money, we making money. We should be able to put artists, whether you bring 2 people out or not, you should be able to get on the stage, perform your piece, you know what I mean, and get paid. So right now, on top of still, you know, pushing out my color tape series and doing my individual content, me and my team, our main focus is more into the content creation side, but also on the live shows and, you know, giving artists, you know, just different opportunities. You know, because we're doing it for ourselves, and I'm like, we could do it for ourselves. We should be able to bring up some other artists as well.
Yeah, that's dope right there. Like I said, like the shows, like y'all in a whole different city. For artists on, y'all kind of have a nice little motion going, and it just comes down to reaching out to the right artist that's serious about their craft, like, and ready to take it to the next level. I mean, it don't really take too much of a buzz if you really go out there to push and create a buzz. And shows is a big part of that. I actually got another show coming up, SpaceWave, Space Jam. Like I did one 2 years ago. They supposed to be annual, but like I said, I was dealing with some artists that wasn't too serious, and it kind of set me back. So now I got it this time around. You know what I mean? I'm doing everything right. So like, yeah. So maybe we could. I'll come out there and check out one of y'all shows. You come out here and check out one of my shows. We do some work together.
For sure. I'm trying to set it up so that this year, bro, like outside of doing the music, I'll be doing Lyft and all that just to make my money right. I'm trying to make this the last year I'm doing that. So this year we pushing hard on everything we're doing, bro. So yes, you start putting shows together, I'm coming out there. You ain't even got it.
Bro, I got something on there. We chop it up off the air though. Like, so let me see. So you're not releasing any new music at this moment?
So all right. So my campaign is officially starting next month, March. I have a video set to drop that my homegirl Miss Fire shot for me. Yeah, I'm gonna be dropping that video next month. I will start releasing music again, but when I do it this time, it's going to be at way, like the volume is going to be way higher, because like I said, I'm not so focused on finding other people's beats. If I find something that I rock with, by all means I'll grab it and invest and do all that. But for the most part, like we got, between me and my homegirl Miss Fire, we got 2 in-house producers. So I'm trying to grab my beats, hop on beats, record them joints, put it out, shoot a video, you know what I mean, rinse and repeat. So I say by the summertime, yeah, it should be a lot more music coming out. I don't know if they'll all be associated with the color tape. I might just do a campaign, you know what I mean? Just put out different music or link up with different artists, get my in my feature bag. But yeah, a lot more coming.
Word. So yeah, so that's what's up. So you got music coming in. What I was gonna say about the beats is it's dope that you create your own beats, that you really can make your sound. It's not like you gotta, like you say, you do a gravel beat and you gotta figure out how to put this idea around this beat. What you doing right now is like you start from scratch. You know what I mean? You get your flour and your water and your butter, and you about to make a meal out of this. So like, I'm gonna have to get you something. I'm looking for a new little sound too, something to try something different though. And you know that copyright real. You put a single out and you know what I mean, like use a YouTube beat, they own it, that copyright real. So you don't want to throw that off. And as far as with how you promoting your beats, I like how you promote your beats, you put your stickers out there. Do you ever think about starting a YouTube channel where you put your beats out for other artists to see and that's a wild. I mean, cause it be beats up there that came out 2 days ago. I mean, and they have 12,000 views. So, you know what I mean? That's a little way to earn some extra revenue too while putting your name out there. You ever thought about promoting yourself as a producer on the side?
Yeah, so I just started it. I'm trying to keep up. I want to get to the point where I'm doing it every morning before I start my day, at least 2 hours. But I have 2 videos up right now where you can watch me make a beat from start to finish. My process is a little bit different from I guess traditional producers and how they go about it. I got an iPhone, so I start all my beats on my phone in GarageBand. It's just easier when I'm out on the move, you know what I mean? I don't gotta wait until I get back to the studio. I can produce pretty much the whole beat on my phone, bring it back to my studio, whatever, load it up in Logic, and it's already there waiting for me. You know what I mean? Then I just swap out whatever samples I need and just do it like that.
I got GarageBand on my phone. I ain't never used it. And that's crazy because I use GarageBand in the crib. So you got your studio in house.
So peep this, right? I don't think too many people know this, but this is how I know I'm that dope, bro. Every color tape that you've heard from me, I recorded on my phone.
On your phone?
Every color, all of those color tapes and a couple of the singles that I put out there, I recorded that shit on my phone, bro. And this is before I got the studio. Like I got my shit set up right now. It's all on my phone, set in the car, recorded it. You know what I mean? Mixed it to the best of my ability at the time, put it out.
Word.